What is up, everybody out there? McFly back with a pickup video. Come Fast and Furious. This is basically all just a Facebook Marketplace pickup. I have tons of stuff on my backlog to show you, but that stuff's already been put away. But I'm just going to go ahead and do this so I can get the stuff put away. I don't know what it is, but the Facebook gods must be smiling at me lately because the amount of pickups I got just in the last 2 days is unreal. So first off, let me show you. I picked up another, sorry, thought I had this all staged right. Another 360. And this is a 120 gig hard drive, the old Elite edition. I paid $60 for it. I think I overpaid a little bit. I thought maybe because I had such good luck with the last one I paid $20 for. I figured I would make my money back real quick. But I think after fees and everything, I'm just going to break even because the Elites don't go for as much as the Slims. But I did get some games with it, and that's the whole reason I went ahead and gave the $60 full price is because of the games that went with it. It also came with a white controller. I haven't tested this one out. I did just drop it a little bit ago when I was getting ready to make the video. So it might not work at all. So it might be a total bust. But it came with a white controller. It also came with NBA 2K18, which I went ahead, I've already sold. I love that game. I almost kept it. But I probably would have kept it if I would have known what was... I probably would have kept it, but I kind of wanted it on the PS4. I rented it from Netflix, NBA 2K18, and I enjoyed the crap out of it. So I was happy to get that, but I went ahead and sold it. It also came with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I haven't looked at these, and that's not complete. Madden 15, not complete. Well, who knows? It might have just stopped. Oh, that's Madden 16. I'm sorry, Madden 16. Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. This game's real good, and this one is complete. But I will probably get it on a PS3 just because I love my PS3. This did win Game of the Year, I believe, at one time. But it definitely looks interesting. I have played a few of the Ghost Recons back on the old original Xbox, and they were too grindy for me, I guess. Also picked up Call of Duty Ghost. Who cares? Probably the worst Call of Duty besides Infinite Warfare, but both discs are there. And this one I also threw up and it's sold. I just haven't shipped it yet, and that is Grand Theft Auto 5. And just so you know, I know in my last video, complete, I have this for the PS4. I said in my last video, I have become a reseller just to get out of debt, but I will tell you what, just like when I had my store open, I am the cheapest one by far. I mean, if I can't make I got to buy something cheap because I'm going to be the cheapest on eBay. I'm trying to give someone else a good deal, yet also help me get out of debt a little bit and also pay for what I keep, because there is something here that I did get that I'm keeping. With most videos, I end up finding something I want to keep. The next thing, well, let's just move on to here. Today, Facebook Marketplace, guy had online an Xbox Slim for $20. It didn't come with any games. It was missing the HDMI, but for $20, I took a chance on the hard drive. It's a 260 hard drive. Or 230, whatever size that is, 250 gigabyte hard drive. So it was well worth it. I've already sold it real fast for $70. I paired it with I did not pick this up, but I paired it with one of my good controllers. I found a lot of these, I forget where, but I found the OG, the original. It's amazing we're calling Xbox 360 OG now, but the original Xbox 360 controllers in like mint condition. I think it was at a garage sale, and I found like 10 of them. So I'm about out. I'm keeping like 3 or 4 for myself. But it came with the Call of Duty Black Ops wired controller. And this is the one those little bitches on Call of Duty would drop shot you with. They got these buttons on the back here. And if you press them like immediately, they drop shot. This thing, I am keeping it because it's wired. And I don't know. I'll look up and see if it's worth anything. If it's worth something, I might sell it. But it's made by Madcast. It feels very durable. I mean, I'm unreal durable. Almost better than the original manufacturer. But I used to hate these when I would play, and these drop shotters. That's when the drop shotting started happening. F this controller. So I might just sell it just out of principle. But it also came with. He asked me, "You want this?" And it was a brand new in the box Wi-Fi adapter. I don't know why. He had this because this has Wi-Fi built in. He said he basically never played the system. He told me, and it was just sitting there collecting dust. He only had one game, which was Call of Duty, and he never played it. So there was this. So I'm gonna turn around, flip this, and so that will probably make up for the 360. I paid $64 and dropped. We'll see if it works. Okay, moving on. Sorry about that. Another Facebook deal. I got home today after work, after picking this up, and I was just scrolling on there again, and this popped up, and there's actually been quite a few Facebook deals I have just missed by this much, just in the past 2 days. I don't know. I think God has helped me get out of debt, and He understands my plight, and He knows I'm doing the right thing with His money. So He's helping me out in the. It's got to be, because I've never run across. It's hard to find one good Facebook Marketplace deal in 3 months, much less 4 in the same amount of days, and just to miss out on a couple more, it's just kind of blowing my mind. I gotta stop looking on there because I can't get the stuff sold enough to replenish my investing money, the money I invest at garage sales and stuff, basically. So I always have a bank there of about $100, and I can't get it replaced fast enough. So, needless to say, I came home, wasn't home 10 minutes, looked on there, and there was a bunch of GameCube games on there. Lady wanted $2 a piece for them. There was 12 of them. I asked her would she take 20 because it's Saturday, the banks are closed. Hush. You hush. Someone walked by, or a leaf fell or something. But so I asked her if she'd take 20. I'm not trying to lowball her. You see why. In fact, if it's a good price, I don't try to lowball somebody. I just say, okay, I agree to the price. So, but the only reason I did is because the bank wasn't open. I never carry cash on me. So all I could get out was 20. And she said that's fine. So I met her. We drove all the way back to Fort Wayne. The town about 30 miles over, but that's all right. And I picked up these GameCube games. Picked up R.T.S, Real-Time Strategy. And these are all in very nice condition. The manual and stuff is very complete. It's not very complete, it's just complete. But it does smell like they were in a basement. The cover art's a little wavy. It's not like water damage, but kind of like maybe it got a little dew, or you know what I'm saying. But they do kind of smell a little mildewy. So if anyone has any tricks, I might have to go get some fabric softener because I am selling these, so I don't even have a GameCube anymore. So there's that one. This was the World Series of Poker. This one's in excellent condition because no one played it, and except for this on the cover art here, I don't know if someone took a BB gun. It looks like someone took a BB gun and took a shot out of this game. Must be that bad. I mean, these are the ones you always see at the Salvation Army and Goodwills. Even the Goodwills around here who auction everything, they can't auction this off. So they basically, there's like 50 of them there. Probably the best one in the bunch, which I'll save the best one in the bunch for the end. A copy of NASCAR Thunder 2005. Chase for the Cup, and this one's complete. He's never even moved the manual. This one has a real wavy cover art here, but it's Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2. And it's complete, but the manuals and the disc are in excellent shape. So I think the guy just put it away in the basement and never touched them again for probably the past. That smells like 6 years. Smells like 6 years. This one is in great shape. I never played really Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. I kind of quit after 2. 3 was a little janky, but I heard 4 is actually good. So, well, I can't play it on here, but I believe I do have it on the PS1. If not, that's where I'll play it. It's on the PS1. Or I do have it on the original Xbox since I got my modded Xbox. So, this one is a cheap game. I always was interested in the game. It looks awesome, but the game never goes for never. It must be a crappy game, and it's Starsky and Hutch. And yep, complete with the manual back here. This game looks awesome. You get to drive a Gran Torino, but it must be terrible because of the price on this. You can find this everywhere, and it's basically people give it away. So if anyone's ever played this, let me know. Starsky and Hutch, because I'll find. I think I got it on the Xbox. If it came out for the Xbox, I'm not sure. Copy Player's Choice Spider-Man. I remember playing this back in the day. This was fun. I still think I like the Dreamcast version better. But then again, I was a Sega fanboy, even though this looks pretty good. I mean, the manual on this is pristine. That's an old video game store that went out. It's not here anymore. It's too bad. McVan's Video Game Trader. I helped build them up. The guy that owned the place used to be my district manager in when I had a paper route back when I was a wee lad of 11. And when I met him, I used to go all the time. And unfortunately, they had a good model in the beginning, but it just didn't. Probably I tried to bring kind of back the same model a little bit, but it kind of bit. They ended up with an overabundance of crap titles and not good ones, which was my downfall. What happened, because I had such good prices on everything that all my good stuff sold real quick, and everyone brought the crap in, and that's kind of what happened with mine. But I tried. Moving on. Enough about reminiscing. This is the only one that's, I believe, not complete, and it's actually in an old GameStop case, and that's Burnout. The disc looks in good shape, but that one's not complete. This one must have been sitting at the bottom of the basement, or, I mean, it's got a bunch of animal hair on it. This is like the roughest condition, but it's just on the outside. I could clean it up. It's Tiger Woods PGA Tour 06. This is way before he went golf clubbing on his family, or his family went golf clubbing on him. But yeah, it's complete. As you can see, I'll probably just sell all these in a lot. The next one is the Sum of All Fears. I actually never heard of this. I think there's 2 variants because I was looking it up. Pristine, again, the old game store. Pristine manual. I was looking it up, and it had the actors that played in it. Who was it? Morgan Freeman and Ben Affleck on one of the covers. So I don't know if that's a European release or just a different release. The second to last one here is Call of Duty Big 2, Big Red 1. Back when Call of Duty was good. Again, pristine manual. Yeah, 6 years of funk. And the last one here is Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. I don't know if it's a good Splinter Cell. Complete. Excellent condition. I don't know if that's a good Splinter Cell. In fact, I don't even know if any of the Splinter Cells are good because I am not a stealth player. I think the last stealth game I played was and enjoyed was Metal Gear Solid, the original. Well, not the original, but the one on the PS1. Beat that game. And Tenchu. I played some of Tenchu, but I got bored with the stealth mechanics. I am not a stealth guy. I'm the guy that comes when the mission says stealth is optional. I can run it in. I just can't do it. I can't snipe in multiplayer games. I can't sit there. I don't have ADD, but I can't stand just sitting there. So the last one is I went onto Facebook and I saw this thing, and it was a little sketch to begin with. I was like, huh. So I started first of all, the guy had no profile picture. The person had no profile picture on their thing. So I was like, well, that's a little weird. So I looked it up. He's been a member since 2007. Okay. Well, that adds some legitimacy to it. But the price on this was so low, I was like, is it hot? What's going on? So I started looking Facebook stalked him, and he had a whole bunch of posts, and people responded to his page, and he was responding to other people. So I think he just didn't either understand how to put a picture on, or he didn't want a picture on Facebook. So he left it intentionally blank. So I got to thinking, well, he must be a little older. Okay. So then I got to looking at his other stuff he had for sale. And he had a whole bunch of stuff, and he had stuff that was close to this, but not quite, for almost the same price. And I'll just go ahead and show you. It's a boxed Xbox One. So I finally joined the Xbox One generation. This is something I'm keeping. He had it for $125. It also came with the Battlefield one, as you see, and there's also Fallout 4 in here. He said he's maybe only played it 4 or 5 times. And the reason I knew it wasn't a scam is because the first thing, he had an Xbox 360 on there, one of these Slims. He wanted $90 for it, or $80 for it. It wasn't even in the box. So I was like, dude just don't know how to price stuff. So then I told him, yeah, I'll take it. He goes, I sent him a message and I said, is it still available? He goes, yes, if you can get here before 7, because I'm tired of people backing out on me. I said, I just got off work. I'll be there in about half an hour, 40 minutes. He said, okay. So I got there, and it was a moving sale. The guy was older, not much older than me, probably early 50s. He said he bought it thinking he would, play it for the love of games. And he said he maybe turned it on 4 times, if that. And I believe it, because the code in here, there's a 30-day free. It hasn't been used. All the styrofoam's in here. So for $125, I picked up the Xbox One. I come home, and I told my wife, I showed her a picture. She goes, oh, great. So I came home, and she goes, wow, you got that for $125, because she used to run the game store, so she kind of knows a little bit, about some of the stuff. And I said, yeah, can you believe it? And she goes, well, what could you sell it for? I said, well, I could sell it for probably $220, $200. Oh, that's great, babe. You did a great job. I said, but I'm not selling it. She goes, what? And I thought you were out there gripping and flipping. I said, I am, but I can't pass this up for $125, babe. And she goes, okay. She lets me do whatever I want. But basically, I'm paying for it, so I got to buy an Xbox. I've been buying this stuff and turning around and selling it, basically to support my junkie habit. So we're trying to get out of debt, but I'm just breaking even, maybe a little profit on the side. But so now I have an Xbox One. I'm just going to use it for exclusives, because the PS4, in my opinion, is far superior. Most of my friends are on PS4, except for my YouTube friends. I don't understand that. My YouTube friends, Lost Gamer and Vampire Mike for Sega City Universe, they're on Xbox. So I tried to convert them to the dark side. I mean, I have more friends than that, but they're Xbox people. So now maybe I can pick up a game and play with them again, because I did play Colonial Marines, Aliens Colonial Marines with Mike, and we had a good time with that. But anyway, this video is getting very long. You'll probably be seeing this a month after filming, because I've got a few on here. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Again, my name's True McFly. Hit me up on PS4, and I think it's True McFly on a 360 on Xbox. At least it used to be. I haven't turned on my 360 in forever. We'll find out. Thank you all for watching. Peace.